stop competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me, my son top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, but dash. Shit big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.
With this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible, yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable, then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa, your whole team is no competition, boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission, running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah.
What up? Whoever just joined in. About to get it in with the Vikings. Yep.
I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Come on.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spin the whole path, had a blast. Can I kick it?
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Can I kick it? Just the flex I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
So with all this bullshit, easy.
Way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was made, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spin the whole path, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive to do what I does. Wait. Need a light year to check my buzz. These right here to check my cuz. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's
with a mask. We're both to a guy with a plan. I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it?
I don't get what he's doing.
I did it. Yeah. Spin the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? With the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Oh shit.
Yeah, he got me in the game now. Read-on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. With the highs cause a bill. Ain't nothing to the heel.
Let's get this in.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Dan Bailey to kick off.
2-1 and 2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. His first carry of the game. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He was brought down by Alex.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now Rodgers on the bootleg.
Oh, wrong person.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return here will go on the 31-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That goes for a gain of 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone, how to take it.
All right, guys, let's redo this.
Bailey got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. He completes this one to Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Now a run with Cook. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
What?
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Why did that play take so long to develop?
Stay home and they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams.
Rodgers.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
1st down, Green Bay.
This is Mack on the counter. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
He gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
End of the 1st quarter with the score Vikings 7, Packers nothing.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. terrific play for us to watch.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And
let's
he
go.
Goes nowhere. He'll lose yards back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Play action now. Rivers. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll run here with Mack. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Looking to run with Matt. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This from 25 yards out. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran out to the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They run, Cook, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space, A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Khalil Mack. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Mack. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
The 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
The kick is
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
What up?
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing.
Rookie.
And they are going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
Let's go.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
Perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is brought in by Gibson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st down, Green Bay.
What up, dude?
What's up, Thuggery?
Shit, Jen.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He's going to... man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Rodgers again now.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Packer. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
How's the new game?
It's a fun game for sure. But I just hop on Club and be waiting for you. I'm going to play you solo real quick.
Yeah, you got at least 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook.
Yeah, I just started 3rd
quarter. It's definitely going to be a fun game to play just in my off time.
A big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
Damn, they banned
Coach.
60,000 fucking hackers today, bro.
From what?
From Call of Duty.
No shit.
60,000.
Receive the second half kickoff.
60,000 accounts, then?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of accounts.
Yeah.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can. Muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A first throw for the backup Haskins. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. And it's second down.
At the 12-yard line.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's third down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. King with a pick. And they have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be complete to the running back Gibson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Packers 31, Vikings 7.
Cam, we ain't gotta go get tacos then. I didn't know.
What?
Later, we don't have to. I'm not tripping.
Okay. I mean, they're not like into it or nothing like that. She doesn't like. I don't know if Kelsey even knows about all that. Like, she's mad at her or not, but.
I mean.
But like, here's like not wanting to hang out with her at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Like what
they got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to
get it, rookie. Get it, rookie.
Figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted.
I forced that, bitch.
And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
What if I do that?
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
How does he know where I'm at? Very confused about that. He doesn't have a heartbeat.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this?
I mean, he still got bodied, but what the fuck? I don't really understand.
Comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun.
I think so.
Let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work
very
just
confused
fine.
about what
I
the
guess
fuck
it's
this
time
down
now to
there.
lean on that leadership. The last run got 3. Now here's
Oh,
2nd and 7. Here's Haskins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate.
Haskins now off the bootleg. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. King with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Rodgers intercepted the time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Bill's 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Fucking loser, man. Just gonna fucking sit there and camp my fucking bye, huh? Okay. What the fuck ever? Oh, this fucking game is ass, bro. 14K in my bag and I can't do shit with it.
When you get fucked up. That shit, bro, that's so...
I mean, I shouldn't have, but I did.
Shit's that they're toxic too, cuz.
We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They don't even want me to win the gulag.
The offense is staying out there.
Oh, I didn't want none of mine.
On 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Rodgers.
Gotcha.
Damn, cuz.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. On downs.
Well, they didn't.
Haskins from his own end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Jefferson.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw from his end zone. Haskins, and he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Complete. Kevin King there defensively.
Shit. Gotcha. You little bitch.
To throw from his end zone. Haskins. And they get him behind the goal line. Cook goes down for a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He completes this one to Mack. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Looking downfield for Godwin. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. Working from the gun. Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
On second and goal, Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
The 6-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
It's a turnover on downs.
On first and 10, it's Haskins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw from his end zone, Haskins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from out running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What the fuck?
First and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Who the fuck shoots that good?
Out of the shotgun, Haskins to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
At the 24-yard line.
I'm gonna take my damn truck. What a fucker.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Vikings on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice punt, but a good run back as well.
I only got
13
3 minutes
yards.
left, so.
And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over first and 10. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. We'll find Gibson here complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And a Packer first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
An extra one?
Rodgers looking to throw. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone.
I just have mine. I have 2, but
still
that's
throwing
it.
the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because
Do
you
what?
know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes.
I mean, I want my controller back, right?
Exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving. Keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something.
And then here's another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by
My
that is in
game's
the
almost
old
over
days,
here in a sec.
pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right?
This guy's gonna
Don't let
fucking
them throw the
outplay
ball
me
through
right
the
here
air and
anyway.
gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Green Bay,
what the fuck is this guy doing?
a 500 start as the win gets them back to
fucking
2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
fuck is happening?